Crawl space. From the moment this starts, it keeps your attention all the way through. I loved the cinematography. I loved what the director of photography, the director, cameraman did with those camera angles. From the second that dad wakes up, it's just, you're on full alert. You're like, what's going on? Um, Brilliant, brilliant job. I don't know if they used a different lens with the father. It was almost like they used a fisheye or a slightly wider lens to give it just a little bit of distortion, which worked perfectly for the daughter's point of view when she's talking to him. God love the cat moment. Oh my God, I laughed so hard. How y'all got that cat to stay there and be perfectly still, I don't know, but that was sheer brilliance. Absolute sheer brilliance. Um, One of the best compliments that I can give you is thank you. Now, this is how you do a horror short because the actors were fantastic. The whole crew was fantastic. Sound, that cello, just having that, genius. Absolute genius because it was just the right amount of creepy to be completely unsettling, and you didn't have it throughout the whole thing. It was added in just a couple of areas that made it so beautiful. I loved the special effects too, that you actually gave us, that you let us see what it is that's up in that crawl space. Also, the other camera that you did for the drawer, that while he was looking for stuff in there, I was like, oh, this is awesome. Yeah, sensational job on this entire thing. Please make more films. Oh God, please make more films. Y'all are fantastic.
Crawl space. I thought this was really well done. I thought they played off of things that a lot of people can relate to, like our inherent, maybe it's not necessarily fear for all, humans, but I think when it's like at night and you're already tired or you're like waking or you're like kind of in that like semi wakefulness stage, and like I feel every emotion that you experience at that time is just going to be really heightened. So if it's fear or anxiety or adrenaline, any of those things, I feel like they are much more intense when it is in the middle of the night. And which I think is why a lot of people, and like there's just an inherent like less secure feeling when you can't see clearly. And I think that they played off of that really, really well. Because, like I said, I think that the majority of people can empathize and understand what that feels like. That kind of, like I said, that kind of heightened emotional state where just every little noise that wouldn't normally bother you during the day somehow just has a bigger impact at night. So I think that they did that really, really well. And then just like the heightened of like, was it a dream? Was it reality? Is it gonna like, are you in a loop now? Is when you get up to go take care of your kid, obviously, because you're not going to just leave that, like, are the exact same things going to happen, or is it just going to immediately break? Like, I love how they set it up. I love how they built it. I thought it was really, really great.
I really like the cross space. I really like the cinematography, like the angles of how y'all use the camera. Um, of like the super like wide close-up angles that are like unsettling, unnerving with the camera moves. That's kind of sudden and jerky, and I thought it really added to the emotion. Like this is how you advertise a camera, I think. Like put this on TV and be like, buy our drones or buy our products. I'd buy it. It's a great story, great writing, great acting, phenomenal acting. Also great sound design. I would say probably more than half, probably like 60% of horror is sound design. And that showed here. I think the sounds went crazy and the music went crazy. Great job. Very effective, I think.
Crawl Space. Crawl Space delivers some classic horror thrills with a really expressive camera work, a tense musical score, and a striking use of shadows. It leans into atmospheric storytelling, using visual and auditory elements to build suspense rather than relying on excessive exposition, which is great. The cinematography feels dynamic, keeping the viewer on edge, and the editing enhances the eerie, claustrophobic feel. While it plays within familiar horror convention, it does so with a sharp sense of style, making it an effective and well executed short.